What's up, guys? It's Opex again, and you are definitely tuned in to the mind of Opex right now. Haven't been out on the road in a while, so I haven't been making videos. I've been enjoying time with family and friends, and it got me to think when I started today, I'm like, I really like my relationships. So this is going to be another relationship video. If you haven't seen my relationship videos in the past, go check them out. Seriously, it's eye-opening, enlightening, and it really will help you. Today, I'm going to be discussing basically on the old school traditions versus today's traditions, or the today's nonsense, more or less. Now, today, we're all kind of, we understand this dating scene now and how complex it is, how relationships aren't working like they used to. If you look at old school relationships, of course, I'm not talking about just a generation ago. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 generations ago, and how they would get married at a very young age or be together in a very young age and have lots of children, stay together for long periods of time, and just live an all-around better life. Today, come on, look around you. How many friends do you have that are totally obsessed in their relationship, totally happy where they are, have children with their husband that's there all the time? How often do you see anything good anymore? Happiness, stability, those kind of things. You don't really see it often. Maybe 1 out of 10 friends, maybe. Yes, you will find someone good nowadays because there is always someone that's compatible with you. You don't even have to share the exact same values or anything. But today's dating scene is almost scary. When I talk to a girl, if I'm out on a date with a girl, on the first date, I'm not trying to have it all fun and games, because clearly we can all have fun, right? I can make a girl very happy in just fun. Show some fun sides to me, take her out and do some fun things, really enjoy our time. It's very easy to do that, and I think that's why there's a big problem today, is because a lot of guys want to impress instead of connect. And the problem I'm seeing is this fun doesn't ever last forever. If you're trying to show a girl a very good time, that's great for that day. It might be great for 6 months, a year, but it's not something that creates stability, because you're always going to need that fun. You're always going to need that smile on the other person's face. What if your significant other is not smiling that day? What are you going to do? Then it becomes a problem. Once you hit that point of emptiness, it becomes a problem. Why the hell did this person just rush in front of me just to put on his brakes? Sorry. So, in the traditional relationship, the old school relationship, parents would talk to their children about the dating scene, about significant others, about who they should be looking for, what signs to look for that it might not be a good relationship. But today's whole world, I'm telling you right now, I don't know anyone who's received really good advice from their parents. I'm not saying they're not out there, but who have received really good advice from their parents on the dating scene, really strong, intelligent views and wise views of their relationships right now. Like, let's say you're a girl and you're going out on a date with a boy, right? And you're teenagers or early 20s or whatever. You're still really naive. You're really not well versed in what you should be looking for in relationships. But nowadays, you don't see parents talking to their kids about relationships. They're basically either, I don't want you to date anyone, or go out there and date and experience it so I can just say no. But not really giving really intelligent or even better, wise advice to help them out. In the old school ways, children, I said children, I meant like teenagers, they really don't know what was going on in relationships. They have these feelings, they're becoming older and they're having feelings, right? They're going through whatever they're going through as teenagers. And parents would recognize that and be like, okay, so this is what you want, this is what's going to help you out on the dating scene, this is how we're going to do it. And the parents were definitely more a part of that paradigm. Today, you don't really see it very often. When you go out and date, it's definitely out, right? Then it's you and this other person. And I'm definitely going at a very young age because this is where the problems lie. When you go out or whatever and you're meeting your significant others and you're doing your little weird things, right? There's potential for problems. Of course you want to have fun. Who doesn't want to have fun? If I'm in a relationship, I want to have fun. Doesn't anyone? But that shouldn't be your prime purpose in your relationship. There should be some sort of getting to that next point of what you really want, how you want it to happen, see if it lines up with each other. Holy shit. And to basically just get to the point of having kids, and if it's a good thing. Now, there's a lot of people nowadays that don't want kids. This is a new trend, more or less. There's feminists out there that basically don't really like the relationships that they're in and don't want it for others. And of course, colleges, you're pretty much at an angle of don't get married, don't get pregnant and stuff of that nature. Have your guy wear a condom, or if you're the guy, wear a condom. You don't want to have a relationship, you want to pursue a career. I have to admit, I am 100% against. There's not even an inkling in my mind, there's not even a situation that makes enough sense to change my ideologies on this. There's not an inkling of doubt in my mind that it could be better. If you are pursuing a career, you're doing the wrong thing as a woman. Call me sexist or whatever, but I believe, because of my sight and my wisdom and what I see every day in relationships and what makes relationships work, is a woman should be going after a man and putting all her energy. And now I'm not saying like when you're 14, 15, 16 and just starting to have these feelings for boys and shit, right? I'm not saying at this point. At this point, you should be going, 18, 19, 20, young age, going after a man that's going to be stable, be able to pursue his career to help out the family, and you become that stay-at-home mom type figure. There's a lot of reasons why I'm saying this. Not because I'm sexist and women belong in the kitchen. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. But a woman is most likely to be much happier being stay-at-home. It's natural to have the olden days, like thousands of years ago. The man would go out, get resources, get food, get the things that he needs, build a shelter for his wife or whatever, and breed children. She breastfeeds, stays at home, takes care of the kids, and the father would provide the resources, and he feels happy doing so. He feels very happy doing so. Now, today, women are trying to pursue careers. A a lot of times pursue careers more than having a great father. So when they're out pursuing their career, of course they still have sexual urges. So it's all fun. Women, even if you're not in college or even went to college or pursued careers, that takes a while through education, even if you are a waitress, you're probably in that paradigm of having fun. So when it's time to freaking, go home and, at a long day and you have children, it's not really taking care of the children at that point. It's, God, I need a break. So your own personal happiness is screwed up nowadays as opposed to what it would have been if you were a stay-at-home traditional thing. And what's the most important thing about your life? Procreating and creating a great life for your children. And then that's going to be their principles, their values, to pursue it themselves. It's a great quality. But if you're pursuing your career, then you're not going to have as much time for your children. You're not going to even have as much resources, probably, than even just staying at home. Because if you and your man are making $50,000 a year, and you're making some good money or whatever, pursuing your career, but you're not spending time with your children. But you're spending all this money on children. You're spending money on daycare or making sure that your kids are brought up in a good school, probably a private school or whatever. So you're coming up with these ideas of this, which is actually hurting your relationship with your man. It's hurting the relationship with your children. And if you look at it at a financial standpoint, if you were stay at home, you cleaned the house, you did everything that to maintain the homestead, raise your children right, breastfed, that's actually cheaper than going out and buying a second car to get to work. It's better than paying for daycare. It's better than just even the time you're spending with them, as opposed to letting somebody else raise your children and giving them the real values. Because if you're only around a couple hours a day around your children, you got to feed them, you got to do everything you got to do with them at that point, brush their teeth, get them into the bath, whatever it is that you got to do for those 2 hours you get to see them a day. You don't have time to bring them principles and values. And those little times you do, the kids can't really take that seriously because you're not around them enough. It is natural to be around your children almost at all times until they reach a specific age. Now, a lot of people say you need money, right? One guy can't afford things now, right? Well, I got to tell you something. If you've been pursuing a man as opposed to a career and finding the right man as opposed to the right career, or side men for fun, but you're really trying to have great children and a great relationship and to endure your happiness, real happiness, not just your fun flings, then you're going to find a great man. He might not be making $100,000, $200,000 a year. He might be making $30,000 a year at that point. But if he was going to have children with you and you found this man that really wants the same values as you and to endure your happiness and to just accept life and to accept the old traditions, that man's going to do his damnedest to make more money. He's going to be pursuing more because the truth is, happy wife, happy life. If you're a woman so basically a man's going to be working much harder to get enough resources to make you happy, make the home happy, so when he comes home after a long day work, he's happy. Jeez, it's not rocket science. I had something better to say, but I lost my wording. It's not rocket science, and when a woman is coming home from a long day at work, and just wants to relax and can't because now you have children, now you have a man who needs you. It's tough. It's tough. Are those resources worth it? Are you even making resources enough to, especially if you don't have a happy man at that point because you're not playing your part? We have roles. In the dating scene today, we've lost track on roles. Women are paying for dates now. That's fucking appalling to me. I mean, when I was a teenager and a girl was like, I'll pay for your movie ticket, I'd be like, well, she really likes me, right? Like, that dumbness plays in your head. But because there is no traditional values in there, and the traditional values not as in rituals and shit, but as in natural, these things that we've gotten from our parents and from previous generations, these values play an important role because in the past, that's how it was. Men wanted to make a woman happy, wanted to provide great children for them, to go out and get the resources, to be confident in their struggles and just to pursue a better life. Men, when motivated, will go above and beyond for their woman and their family. But today, because there's a separation of the woman and man role and what their values are, it's much more hard to pursue your true happiness and your true well-being. Today's society, they look at a woman who stays home as, oh, you're lazy. Oh, you didn't pursue what you wanted in life. No. Isn't that what you want in life? A great family, loving home? Your kids are definitely, I could throw you so many statistics right now, but this is the mind of Opex. This is not about statistics, fact-checking, and this is not about me showing you all the documents on this, all the research on this. I'm just going to give you a few things to think about, which would be your children are definitely more apt to be raised correctly, not going to prison, not going through hardships. You have so much more time to teach your children. You have so much more time to make sure that they're happy and to see your kid. When your kid's going off into public schooling and you're going off into work, and after a long day you feel tired, and your kid feels tired, and you don't think anything of it, but your kid might be getting bullied at school, your kid might be going through some shit, right? But it's tougher to identify it unless you are with them at all times. And then you see them happy, and then you see them sad, and then you wonder why they are sad. You wonder why, and then you ask those questions, and you get to the bottom of it, and you figure out, oh my God, this kid's been bullied at school, or this kid scraped his knee and he's hiding it. Whatever the case, you can identify what it is instead of that kid trying to deal with it on their own and just pursuing the wrong things, like continually getting bullied because they don't want to break your heart as a mother, but you as a person, a mother or father, can now identify, because of the more time you're spending with them, that hey, there's something going wrong with them, and you can identify and fix it. Your kid is going to be much happier with a parent around at all times, because as a child you are vulnerable. You want a mother around at all times, and you want a father that can guide them. Every child deserves a real mother and a real father at all times. Even if they are adopted, they deserve a father and a mother. Not a pretend to be, not a mother that pursues a career. Not a father even that is unhappy. An unhappy father can lead to a lot of problems. I don't think I need to really get into all of that, because I've noticed that my longer videos don't get enough views. So I'm going to always try to keep these videos short. Of course, go and check out my other relationship videos. This isn't touched on my older previous videos, but my older videos can definitely bring out more enlightenment on your relationship values themselves. And I talk a lot about relationships because they matter a lot. They mean a lot. They make the world of difference. I suggest just start thinking to yourself as a mother, especially as a mother in the dating scene or a wannabe mother, like definitely start thinking about what I'm telling you right now. Are you going to be that much happier working and or putting off your children until you're older and older and older and finally get those resources? Or should you have started looking for that man? It takes a long time to look for a man. A good man. Not ones that just give you butterflies, good in the sack, and, whatever. I'm talking about a real man. The real type of alpha. The one who provides. The one who matters. The one who cares. The one with empathy. Because the alphas you are going for are not real alphas. They don't have a character that is meant for you and your values. They're meant for getting their dick wet and to establish some sort of fun. Start playing that full-time role of finding that good man. If you're looking for a good job, right? Let's say you were looking for a good job. Do you find it in just a couple hours? Do you just look at a job site and there, I found my job of my career, I'm just going to pursue that and I'm going to get that job? No. It takes time. If you want to work at the gas station, you can fill out an application, get hired tomorrow. Just like if you want to get just any man, low quality man, you can get that in just a couple hours. All you have to do is go to the bar. It's simple. But if you're trying to find a really, really good job, making $50,000 a year or whatever, you don't find that in a couple hours. And if you do, great. Just like if you do find that man of your dreams in just, one date, great for you. But it takes time. You aren't going to hit the lottery just from throwing one ticket out there, right? Oh, give me a quick pick on the lotto. Chances are you're not going to hit the lottery. You got to pursue. It's full time. You need to pursue. And I don't mean just go for date to date to date. And I don't want you to pursue a long long-term relationship either from just one of these dates. You need to find value. You need to find someone. I can't imagine a woman just going through life carefree. Your kids, your family, a great man should be everything. That's a passion right now that I've been looking for in women. Everyone who I talk to, they're always like, why are you single? You can get dates. There's girls drooling over you, once in a while. I see them. They're drooling over you. They'll do anything for you. I don't pursue them because I don't see that spark in their eye of being compassionate. Maybe they're vegan. These type of compassions are intriguing to me and a great mother concept. Because if you have compassion, then you have care for your kids. You're not going to pursue a career because you're going to care for your kids. I want a mother to my children. I don't want somebody who just wants to have fun or who just wants to pursue a career. I don't want that in a woman. And that's what the new age thing is. And it's not beautiful for me. So what I want is to look for a very decent woman. Once in a while, I'll find one, and I'll slip up because I might have jitters or whatever and might say the wrong thing. But when I find a woman that I really, really, really like to be a mother, I'll pursue it. Because that's what you should be pursuing. Same thing as a woman looking for a man. Look for a husband and a father. Don't look for a fun time and a 10-inch dick. Or confidence. Confidence is a very key essential for men. Don't look for the stuttering John that's just stuttering and he's nervous to be around you. Buddha said something very wise. He said, your soulmate isn't the one who is giving you jitters, isn't the one who's making you overly excited. Your soulmate is the one who you are comfortable around, that you just feel together, that you can combine and intertwine your souls and not be weird about it. Because that weirdness is awesome for you. So maybe I'll touch as a part 2 to this because there's so much content, but I want to leave you there because I don't want long ass videos because I don't get much views and I don't think people watch more than 5 minutes of it until they get bored because my channel is not entertaining. Just like you are pursuing a loved one, make sure that it's not purely entertainment. Of course, a guy that makes you laugh is awesome. I love making girls laugh. I love making someone happy. And look for that quality of a man. Look for that quality. It's a very, very important quality. And definitely more videos to come. I'll be making a video probably every day again. I was out 8 days from trucking, so I had a really good vacation. I got laid. You know, I didn't pursue that, but I got laid. So, you know, I had my fun. But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm probably going to edit that last bit out. But, alright, so hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and stay tuned for more content coming soon.